Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has declared the brain drain is over for South Australia, with the state needing thousands of highly skilled workers to fulfil plans for a bigger and better future for the state. The biggest names in South Australian business and politics have come together to discuss the state's economic opportunity at the Advertiser's Future SA Forum.
It was a stellar cast of business and political leaders gathering for the Future SA event. And the state's leading minds all had one thing on top of the agenda: jobs.
This is a game changer, creating jobs worth staying home for, jobs that keep the best and brightest within South Australia.
AUKUS has ensured defence will be at the heart of SA's economy for decades to come. But hydrogen and mining will also fuel the state's coming golden age. But there's one problem: people power.
The problem is that we're all going to need the same skills. So ultimately we're all going to be competing for a very narrow group of skills. So hence creating a significant pipeline of skills both at a vocational level and at a university level is critical.
The brain drain has seen talented South Australians leave for bigger and better opportunities on the eastern states for generations. The Prime Minister even stealing a few.
One I just pinched from Mally. Sorry about that, mate. But Pam's fantastic. She's here working for us now. She's very happy, by the way. Very happy.
But as the US moves to half their production of Virginia-class submarines, a key component of the AUKUS Pact, the responsibility bearing down on the state becomes greater.
Well, I think what the US has announced during the course of the last week around the Virginia-class is a demonstration of the necessity of AUKUS for our region more broadly, because what the US is essentially acknowledging is that they can't produce submarines at a pace fast enough to be able to meet their own needs, let alone anybody else's. And that is true for every country around the world. This argument that we can simply go buy submarines from some other country to meet our strategic purposes is just not true. So if we want to have the capacity to protect ourselves in the form of submarines, we have to build them here.
This is, I think, Australia's most decisive decade. A future made here in South Australia by South Australians.
And the long road ahead to reach them.
It's going to be extraordinarily difficult. I think we should be frank about that. But if we're open-minded about it and start doing the work on skills in particular now, it'll make a material difference.
The Premier is calling for urgency from the federal government in announcing who will be building the AUKUS submarines. The decision will kickstart millions of dollars in funding for vital infrastructure projects, including a training and skills academy, providing the workers desperately needed to make SA as great as the movers and shakers say it can be. Monique van der Hayden, Sky News Adelaide.